We've got an electric crowd here in Golden State's Oracle Arena. And we've got...
Hey, Kevin.
And thanks, David. Relationships come before anything else. Clearly, these guys like each other off the court as well. Hey, Steve, as the season gets going, if you're a player on a new team, how long does it usually take to get comfortable with your new teammates?
I would tell you this, Kevin. When you're winning, quickly. When you're losing, it seems like it takes the entire season. The more you can win, you get a chance to figure out, I'm comfortable with these guys. In losing situations, you start to question everything that's going on yourself, the coaches, your teammates. So winning really helps speed things up.
That's a good answer. So Golden State will get the first possession. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Caldwell Pope is the 2 with Ingram playing small forward. Randall is the 4 with Lopez in the middle. And it's Ball in at the point.
And this is the kind of basketball that Durant wants to play. Ball movement, hit the open man.
Ball dishes to Randall. And it's Lopez at the elbow. Feeds it to Caldwell Pope. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
Lakers on D. Curry kicks to Thompson. There's the pick. There's the triple. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there. Ball, the pass to Randall. He dishes it to Ball. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Lopez, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Tough miss. He found some space inside the arc, but he could deliver.
No good from Durant.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
Lopez a screen. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Now the dish to Randall. Shoots over Curry. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Yeah, becoming better at setting up his teammates, and KCP delivers that pass on target.
Green inside the three-point line. Rebounded by the Lakers. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Caldwell Pope kicks to Randall. Top of the key Ball. Caldwell Pope outside. Lopez sets a screen for Caldwell Pope. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Durant dishes to Pachulia. And Durant, here we go. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. You watch Kevin Durant and the way he just rises up so easily, Steve, with his soft touch. He can absolutely be unguardable, even if you're willing to throw double and triple teams his way.
You know, Durant's height, shooting, and mobility are just too much for one defender to deal with. On any given possession, he can create a good look out of nothing. It's why he's one of the greatest scorers to ever play.
That's good from Durant.
Kevin Durant, a 4-time scoring champ. That award based on points per game average. If you go by total points in a season, he's led the league on 5 separate occasions.
Durant hits them both.
The one thing about the way Durant played last season that stood out to me was his defense. Showed that he is more than just a plus defender. Showed he's a great defender. Was instrumental in what the Warriors were able to do.
Ball no good. The Warriors trail. Durant the pass to Curry. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Green, the screen. Curry kicks to Green. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. From 17 feet out, Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got his second basket. And all the things that make Durant so incredible on the offensive end help him on the defensive side as well, Steve. His length and Lateral mobility can erase a lot of mistakes.
Well, Kevin, a career high in block shots for him last season, but that doesn't tell the whole story. You don't think of him as a rim protector, but that is what he was. Durant doesn't get enough credit for his impact on that side of the ball.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Again, Golden State.
He is very comfortable in taking mid-range jump shots also.
Ball with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. He kicks to Lopez. Lakers working the ball around now. To the paint. And there's Randall on the assist from Ingram.
And Ingram isn't just a sensational scorer. He can also dish the rock.
Picked by Pachulia. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, and those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
Yeah, so many of these can go either way. Very difficult for the screener to stay 100% motionless.
The Lakers trail. Caldwell Pope dishes to Ingram. He feeds it to Ball. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Ingram's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And Ingram is so graceful with the catch-and-shoot jumper. His lightning-quick release allows him to get off his shot in no time.
Caldwell Pope against Thompson. Over Caldwell Pope. The shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Now here's Ball. Tight defense on him. The feed to Ingram. Lopez, a screen on Durant. Here's Ingram. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can also contribute inside. The way he releases his shot makes it very difficult to block.
And Thompson kicks to Durant. Pachulia sets a screen for Durant. And here's Green outside. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Caldwell Pope passes to Randall. Back to Caldwell Pope. Fires the 3. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Thompson outside. There's the triple. And another 3 for Golden State. Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Ball kicks to Lopez. There's the pick. Lopez, a screen on Curry. Ingram. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Ingram's got 8.
The trading threes. It's a little bit of that mano-a-mano right now.
You know, I can't lie. It's fun to watch. Gets the players going and the fans.
Curry dishes to Thompson. And another 3 for Golden State.
Extended the lead. This has been a great year for him offensively.
Now Caldwell Pope. He has 6. Randall passes the ball. Dishes to Caldwell Pope. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season put up about 10 points a game, 7 assists and 8 rebounds. And you love his anticipation, all those steals. He's always a step ahead, reading plays before they develop.
I mean, high-level feel for the game. Allows him to gamble with a purpose. Does he get burned once in a while? Sure, but not as often as he guesses right.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Pachulia. Drills it from outside.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Lakers, Greg, for a long time could rely on the lure of Los Angeles to draw top free agents. History does a lot, it seems.
Yeah, Paul George listing them on his short list shows they still have that pull, but the Lakers will be big players in free agency, I believe, in the near future.
From deep, Iguodala. Good as Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
And here's Caldwell Pope. Nance a screen. It's Ingram on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Nance. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Well, early on, neither team put much emphasis on the defensive side.
No doubt. The offensive game planning on both sides has been effective early on.
Green, the screen. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
We talk about how Draymond never shies away from contact, and that was a monster screen by him.
Lakers trail by 8. Passes it to Ingram. Clarkson is screen on Iguodala. Clarkson against Curry. And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Golden State. West comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Deng's checked in. Here's Clarkson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Deng. Over Green. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And Green slams it in.
Shaun Livingston's court vision is amazing. Being able to hit the open guy right on stride.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 6. Pass to Clarkson. Makes it off the glass. Clarkson's got his first basket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Inside, it's stolen by Nance. Outside Deng. Over to the wing. Clarkson kicks to Zubac. Clarkson dishes to Nance. And count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And last season with the acquisition of Kevin Durant, it seemed the Warriors fell into the villain role in the NBA. They became the team fans love to hate as they were viewed from afar as being unfair. Smitty, do you think they embraced that role?
You know, I think they did. Either knowingly or not, the physical play and antics of their big man helped that along. Not to mention quotes like "no nightlife in Utah."
That free throw good from Nance. Warriors leading by 3. Livingston with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
He got a good look from the mid-range area. He needs to shoot this one with more confidence.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
KCP known for his defense, but his offense is not too shabby. He can pull up from deep and on the move and knock it down. He gets his numbers from range, and it helps them out on the offensive end.
Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. He's off on the first. Now Caldwell Pope, he isn't the most efficient player when it comes to scoring, but he can get locked in, and when he does, watch out.
You know, when KCP is filling it from deep, you know it's going to be a good night for your team. Has shown signs of improving his consistency. That's a big reason why he was sought after in free agency.
Young's checked in for Golden State. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Screen by Young. Back to Iguodala. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Livingston from down in the low post. It goes. Livingston's got his first 2 points of the night. Lakers trail by 4. 1:37 left to play in the first. Clarkson passes to Caldwell Pope. The 11-footer. David West grabs the miss. Warriors leading by 4. Down low. It's tipped. Outside Dang. Caldwell Pope outside. Left side Dang. Over Young. And too long on the shot. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Over Nance. A rebound by the Lakers.
Well, this is what happens when you're a threat down low. You attract a lot of defensive attention.
The pass to Zubac. From deep. Shot's good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 5 now.
Because he's inconsistent from range, the defense dares him to take that shot. Bad gamble there.
They set the pick. West inside. Zubac defending. Misses the baby hook.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one off the back iron and out. Young with no one around. The shot's good on the assist by West. Young's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Warriors ahead, up by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And certainly one of the game's bigger personalities, Draymond Green, had this to say about his approach to leadership.
Most importantly, it's just about how the guys respond to me. And, just really bringing that energy and that attitude and that fire each and every night, every day, whether it's in practice, whether it's, in the game, whatever it is, just always bringing that energy and that passion.
A heart and soul guy, Draymond Green has the kind of spirit, guys, that everyone else can just kind of feed off of.
Yeah, his talents and contributions now being appreciated. He's forced his way into the discussion of top 10 players in our league.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
And boy, I tell you, it didn't take them long to find their rhythm. Strong offense through 1.
Yeah, their scoring's been on point. They've got the early lead. Always feels good when that happens.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Jordan Clarkson is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Larry Nance. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Dang in at the 3 spot. Smitty, a lot of guys are great shooters because of how fast their release is, how quickly they get it off. Who has the quickest release, you think, right now in the league?
Klay Thompson, I think, is the quickest right now. Some other guys, J.J. Redick, Kyle Korver, those guys can get their shot off quickly. Jamal Crawford is not, per se, a three-point shot, but off the dribble in the mid-range. Anthony Morrow, those are some of the names I think that get it off the quickest. But Klay, I would say, is number 1 in my opinion.
When you played, did you try to work on that, getting it off quickly?
I think with my size, I didn't have to, Kevin, so I just wanted the guy to get as close as possible so I can shoot it right in his mug.
Zubac, and it's sent back by West. Now here's Livingston. He's covered by Clarkson. There's the screen. Golden State moving it around. West a screen on Nance. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Shot's good from Young. Young's got 5. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Caldwell Pope kicks to Nance. Clarkson up top. Caldwell Pope outside. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. 9 points in the game so far.
And sweet drive there. KCP, a smooth operator with terrific straight line speed.
Now here's Livingston. Defense right on him. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he showed.
Whoa!
But
Beautiful. Beautiful.
and guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And Young kicks to Iguodala. Pick by West. Here's Livingston. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Nance. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Passes it to Zubac. Over West. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Zubac.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
From the wing. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
That turnaround shot is clearly one of his favorites. He loves going to it anytime he gets an opportunity.
Clarkson dishes to Caldwell Pope. Zubac kicks to Caldwell Pope. Nance a screen on Iguodala. Here's Caldwell Pope. Great D that time from Iguodala.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
With the teardrop. Here's Livingston. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And it's the Lakers on the break. Pulls up. They get it back. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. They get Andre Iguodala. And the Warriors dominant last season again, not only because, Greg, of their offense, but because of their defense. One of the best in the NBA, and they're just so active on that end of the floor.
No doubt about it. And you know what? Credit their personnel, because it allows them so much more flexibility defensively. And even when they go small, they have excellent rim protection. They're a physical bunch. I just don't think they get enough credit for their rebounding, one of the better teams in our league.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Golden State. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Young. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. The Lakers also making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. Ingram comes in for Luol Deng. And Ball subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Both free throws good from Nance. And the Lakers, Greg, have acquired some intriguing young talent. Do you see this group blossoming into elite status?
I mean, there's still some question marks. Injuries have been an issue. I do see some all-star potential for some of their young fellas. Superstar potential, though, tougher to say. They've got something to build on, though, and that's key.
Good on the shot.
I mean, the most imposing mid-range jump shooter in the game. Durant has no trouble knocking those down.
Ball kicks to Clarkson. Nance passes to Ingram. Iguodala with the steal. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Outstanding work from Iggy. So skilled in finishing off the drive.
Now here's Ball. Guarded by Curry. Clarkson. Los Angeles with another miss. Warriors leading by 5. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Pachulia, he's checked in for Golden State. Thompson comes in for Patrick McCaw. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Julius Randle's checked in for Larry Nance. Thompson dishes to Durant. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Ball kicks to Randle. They set the screen. Lopez, a screen on Curry. Here's Ingram. Offline with his three. Warriors have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Durant kicks to Curry. Misses the three. Lakers trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Clarkson with the screen for Ball. Ingram passes the ball. Connects from three-point range.
And Ball is a gifted shooter. Someone that excels at scoring the ball even when the coverage is tight.
Durant with it. Now defended by Randall. Durant dishes to Thompson. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
Whether it's scoring, passing, or just acting as a decoy, his value to this team cannot be understated.
Ball kicks to Randall. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Julius Randle, that 7th pick back in the 14 draft out of Kentucky, was a 5-star recruit out of high school and was able to help get the Wildcats to the championship round. So this is a guy who is used to the spotlight.
That free throw good from Randall. And Julius Randle with an intriguing game, a great rebounder. He's a pretty good ball handler for his size, too.
Yeah, he likes to rip it and run, and very athletic when he gets ahead of steam, and boy, he can be tough to contain.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Both free throws good from Randall.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Shots good by Green.
And right now, Draymond is just cooking, immediately firing, having confidence in himself and knowing he can knock that one down.
Ball, the pass to Clarkson. The rejection by Curry.
Love seeing Stephen Curry get up and send that one back.
It's Durant on the wing. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And we know how great Curry is at shooting the ball, but he is also an incredible playmaker. Very, very aware of how to draw the defense to him and get an easy layup for a teammate. He's underrated as a passer, mostly because his scoring is so incredible.
And the first one at the line is good. Steve, when you think about Curry and his playmaking, the assists are easy to count, but the gravity he has on the floor all over the floor creates shots for others by itself.
And if you're on Curry's teams, you have so much attention drawn off of you. When he has the ball, Kevin, defenders have to be aware of Curry at all times. Opens up so much space for the other shooters.
Smitty, we've seen our share of dominant teams in the past decade. The Big Three in Boston, Miami, of course, with LeBron, KD joining the Warriors. You played against a lot of incredible teams during your terrific career. Which team was the most intimidating for you, or which team did you have the most respect for?
You know, I would say it was later in their career, but intimidation was a factor. When you play against the bad boys in Detroit, I mean, the fouling of those guys. But I think from a sheer talent, it was the Chicago Bulls. They were the first team, especially not my era, won 72 games. They would come in and just steamroll you with their offense, with their defense, and their execution. So those two teams were the two teams I would think was most intimidating.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot. When you watch the Warriors play, their offense is a work of art. There is so much player movement and passing, it's impossible to cover. And the shooting they have, it just puts it over the top.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And Steve, the common mistake fans have with the Warriors is thinking they only make threes to score. It's a combination of a lot of things, and I think it just overwhelms defenders.
You know, one thing that comes to mind to me is they pick out the Warriors in mismatches or lose a defender on great screens. They're amazing at that. They force defenders to make a ton of split-second decisions. One mistake, and it's easy for them to score.
Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between three-point shots and two-point shots for Los Angeles. Lakers trail by 10. Clarkson dishes the ball. Randall a screen on Thompson. Thompson against Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Randall kicks to Clarkson. Connects from three-point range. Clarkson's got 11.
He has that swag going on right now. When the defense steps back on him, he loves taking advantage of it.
Curry passes to Durant. Kicks it to Thompson. Green with a screen on Randall. For three. Good on the triple. Curry's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Warriors.
Oh, that shot by Stephen Curry from the three-point line, he can hit that with his eyes closed.
Ball dishes to Lopez. Kick by Randall. Lopez kicks to Ball. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Ball with a wide open look. Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 10. Durant just inside the line. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 8 points for Kevin Durant.
His temperature is rising. I mean, it is rising.
Clarkson passes to Randall. Back to Clarkson. Here's Ball. And it's off from three-point range. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Over in the corner, Randall. Can they get it? And he lays it up and in. Randall's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Pick by Pachulia. Here's Curry. And that one is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Ball with it. Curry meets him. Clarkson kicks to Lopez. Pick by Randall. Here's Clarkson. Drills it from outside. Clarkson's got 14 points.
Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his 2nd from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
Now Pachulia. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot clock at 5. It's tipped.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
Young's checked in for Pachulia. And then for the Lakers, Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Dang comes in for Ingram. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Clarkson. And here is Ball. There's a good screen. Caldwell-Pope dishes to Randall. Back to Caldwell-Pope. Ball kicks to Dang. Expanding his range. Warriors with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Durant, the pass to Curry. Back to Durant. Young, a screen on Caldwell Pope. It's Durant on the wing. Three-pointer, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. He's got 11.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Ball kicks to Zubats. Feeds to Randall. Over Durant. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Randall.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
He had a nice open look right there. Thompson's got 20.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Ball. Teardrop shot. Deng can't get it to go. Durant against Randall. Durant dishes to Thompson. Green, the screen. They set the pick. Here's Curry with the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Warriors.
Stephen Curry is great off the dribble, but he also is good at the catch and shoot.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Draymond, a strong first half offensively for the team. What are you doing right?
We're just letting them show us what's open. You got to just make sure we stay patient on the offensive end and let them tell us what play to make, where the open man is. We've been doing a great job of that. We got to keep it up in the second half.
Yeah, the defense leads you to the open man. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith. That's Shaquille O'Neal. Thanks for joining us. And boy, a pumped-up home crowd is behind us right now. Klay Thompson brought his A game early tonight. He had 20 points and 3 assists. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, the key obviously was the huge scoring half by Klay Thompson. Because he plays with so many stars, he knows exactly when to be unselfish and when to push his own agenda. One of the quickest triggers in the league, and he gets it done on the defensive end as well.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, there's no wonder they're getting blown out. No energy, no fight in the rebound battle. Ernie, you got to pick it up. You got to pick it up starting now, or it's going to be impossible to come back. Like the Pythagorean theorem, times 50, times 100, times 50, times 10. Impossible to figure out, Ernie.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
You know what? It's hard to do. Staying focused and disciplined with your approach.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Thompson and Durant, the sharpshooters, at the 2 and the 3. Inside, we've got Draymond at the 4 and Pachulia to his side. And it's Curry in at the point. Well, it seemed like destiny the Lonzo Ball would end up with the Lakers. He found his way to the team he grew up watching.
You know, and rarely do you see a team and player be such a perfect fit. But that's the case here. And the pressure will be on Lonzo to succeed in L.A., put a lot of faith in getting to the Lakers. And remember, he turned down workouts from every other team because he wanted to wear that Laker uniform.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Picked by Randall. Ingram kicks to Caldwell Pope. The dish now to Ball. Ingram setting a pick for Ball. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Lakers trail by 18. Now here's Ingram. He's got 8 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
He's a little uncomfortable in that in-between area, and the defense plays him that way.
Green, the pass to Curry. There's the triple. And Green with the basket on the assist by Curry. And 11 points for Draymond Green.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Ball kicks to Ingram. Lopez a screen. Lopez. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. There's a screen. Durant with it, now guarded by Ingram. It's Curry with the drive, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Great awareness from Stephen Curry to be able to use the drive and see the lane and get into the teeth of the defense.
Steve, with the way Curry has transformed this Warrior team into perennial title contenders, the MVP awards and all the hardware, how soon is it before you start the conversation of where Steph Curry falls among the all-time greats?
Well, Kevin, I would love to start that conversation with most players when their career is over or close to being over. Curry has an unbelievable resume, but I will say, as of right now, I can say he's the best shooter of all time. NBA champion, multiple award-winning MVP. Now it's just about longevity for him.
And the first one at the line is good.
Curry's stroke is so effortless, especially from the free throw line.
And both free throws good for Curry. Well, and Steve, you were known for ball handling at 6'7". It seems like we're seeing more and more big players with that kind of skills. Antetokounmpo, Ben Simmons in Philadelphia as he begins to come back in his rehab. Of course, LeBron James. Why do you think that's the case? The taller guys handling the ball and with great success.
You know, Kevin, I think it's because now guys are not in the box. I don't think you have positions. It's positionless basketball. And guys want to be able to dribble the basketball, shoot the basketball, and they work on their game. I know kind of my era, the big guys just stay in the paint, the guards handled the basketball, and then kind of the 2 and the 3 were the only guys that did a lot of different things. But I think right now guys are learning the game from such a young age to be able to do it all, and that's the reason why we're seeing more triple-doubles.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Ingram. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Durant. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson again missing. Lakers trail by 19. Ingram dishes the ball. He kicks it to Randall. He feeds it to Ball. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Launches it. It's rebounded by Curry.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
And it's sent back by Lopez. The feed to Caldwell Pope. He dishes it to Ingram. Ball with it. He has 5. Off target from outside.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
Now here's Curry. D right on him. Green, the screen. Curry with it. Now guarded by Ball. And here's Green outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Different look here for the Warriors. West is checked in for Pachulia. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. Patrick McCaw, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Nance, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Dishes at the ball. Pass to Lopez. Ingram with it. And it's Iguodala picking him up. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Ball. That shot, no good. And Golden State will come the other way.
He's being aggressive, trying to turn around the team's fortunes, but he's having a hard time executing.
Livingston passes to McCaw, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Patrick McCaw with 1.
One shot.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Now Livingston, 6 points for him. 6 to shoot. From deep. The rebound by the Lakers. There's the pass to Ball. And he converts the layup. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Ball being aggressive there with his penetration, seizing on any open space to get to the basket.
Here's Green. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez. You know, for all the great things that Draymond Green does on the basketball floor, perhaps his greatest asset, Steve, is his ability to be a leader. Other MVPs and All-Stars will defer to him to set up the defense and get going on offense.
You know, Kevin, that's what we do at Michigan State. That's the kind of player and leader that Draymond has been his whole career. Doesn't care about stats, only cares about winning. Willing to step up and take the big shot as well.
And he makes the first.
And the former Spartan Green continues to prove his role over time. A forward-thinking player who keeps adding to his game.
And the Lakers making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. He doesn't get the second one.
And Draymond Green just does so many things well on the basketball floor. But to me, above all else, he really is an elite defender who allows this team to be creative with their lineups. You can just put him on any player at any position and feel comfortable with his impact.
And it's sent back by Lopez. And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot, instead a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here. The Warriors have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
At the line of the Warriors, Draymond Green with
One shot. One shot.
That's good from Green. LA has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Clarkson kicks to Ingram. And here is Ball. He has 7 and then slams it in.
And Ball sets up his teammates when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
And with Green, it just seems that as long as he's going to be in the league, he'll be in contention for Defensive Player of the Year. Draymond Green has been that dominant on that end of the floor.
No doubt about it. And one thing's for certain, you don't want to go at him when you need a bucket. Use it as a challenge, almost an insult, if a guy wants to attack him. And he just has a knack for making winning plays on the defensive side of the floor.
Lopez with the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Passes to Green. Here's McCall. West outside. And Green now, top of the key. 5 to shoot. Wing shot on the way. Livingston, no luck.
This is a problem for him. Inconsistent from the mid-range.
Ball kicks to Ingram. Nance a screen. Ingram with it. And it's Iguodala picking him up. Now here's Ingram. Defense is right there. A baseline J. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And Ingram hits these mid-range jumpers in his sleep. The defense can't allow him to get going from there.
McCaw kicks to Green. Over in the corner, Livingston. Back to Green. West a screen on Lopez. From deep, Green. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
And you know, he's got the ability, but the question is that really the best shot you can get?
Certainly not the high percentage look, but we don't know what the game plan is calling for. That might be it.
Warriors leading by 20. Green inside the three-point line. That doesn't go either for Green. Los Angeles has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Green with the ball. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And now a chance to take a look at the shot chart for the Warriors.
Well, that is what it looks like when you are in the zone. He's been very efficient with his scoring and is leading the way for his team on offense. With every make, you can see the confidence growing. And I don't think he'll slow down anytime soon.
2 shots. Last on the
First one falls for him.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Brook Lopez. And it's Dang in for Brandon Ingram. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Lakers trail by 21. Here's Clarkson. McCaw grabs the miss. We've got an electric crowd here in Golden State's Oracle Arena. And we've got...
Hey, Kevin.
And thanks, David. Relationships come before anything else. Clearly, these guys like each other off the court as well. Hey, Steve, as the season gets going, if you're a player on a new team, how long does it usually take to get comfortable with your new teammates?
I would tell you this, Kevin. When you're winning, quickly. When you're losing, it seems like it takes the entire season. The more you can win, you get a chance to figure out, I'm comfortable with these guys. In losing situations, you start to question everything that's going on yourself, the coaches, your teammates. So winning really helps speed things up.
That's a good answer. So Golden State will get the first possession. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Caldwell Pope is the 2 with Ingram playing small forward. Randall is the 4 with Lopez in the middle. And it's Ball in at the point.
And this is the kind of basketball that Durant wants to play. Ball movement, hit the open man.
Ball dishes to Randall. And it's Lopez at the elbow. Feeds it to Caldwell Pope. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from three.
Lakers on D. Curry kicks to Thompson. There's the pick. There's the triple. And that's good. Steph Curry for three. Curry's got himself on the board with three there. Ball, the pass to Randall. He dishes it to Ball. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Lopez, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Tough miss. He found some space inside the arc, but he could deliver.
No good from Durant.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
Lopez a screen. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Now the dish to Randall. Shoots over Curry. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Yeah, becoming better at setting up his teammates, and KCP delivers that pass on target.
Green inside the three-point line. Rebounded by the Lakers. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Caldwell Pope kicks to Randall. Top of the key ball. Caldwell Pope outside. Lopez sets a screen for Caldwell Pope. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Durant dishes to Pachulia. And Durant, here we go. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. You watch Kevin Durant and the way he just rises up so easily, Steve, with his soft touch. He can absolutely be unguardable, even if you're willing to throw double and triple teams his way.
You know, Durant's height, shooting, and mobility are just too much for one defender to deal with. On any given possession, he can create a good look.
Here's Clarkson. He's got 14. Just 5 on the clock. Nance dishes the ball.
And they've gone ice cold from the outside as they're trying to cut into this deficit. The three-point percentage much worse this half than it was in the first.
Livingston passes to Iguodala. Back to Livingston. Shoots over Clarkson. No good off the back of the rim.
He got a good look from the mid-range area. He needs to shoot this one with more confidence.
Back to Dang. And Nance kicks to Dang. Feeds it to Nance. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. It's stolen by Livingston. A floater. And it goes down 2 points. Livingston's got 10. And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Clarkson dishes the ball. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
You might look at him and think he can't get up, but he finds a way to consistently surprise the D by rising way above them time after time.
Here's Curry. That shot off, and it's the Lakers the other way. Now, here's Ball. He's got 10. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Curry on the wing. Over Ball. A second chance effort, and Iguodala with a nice bucket inside. Iguodala's got 5 points now this quarter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ball, the pass to Clarkson. 19 seconds left to play in the third. Just 5 to shoot to the left side wing. Craps in the tray. Clarkson's got 19 points.
3.
Outside Curry. In the corner, Iguodala with it. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's the Golden State Warriors taking a 19-point lead into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Right now is when we go, good shot, great shot, right? Right now is when we talk on every screen down here and switch and ice and all the stuff we do on point.
That's Steve Kerr. This is what his teams do. They take away a lot of easy shots, easy baskets.
Yeah, you heard him. Ice the screens, communicate, give me everything you've got defensively.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. So the Lakers 5 right now. Ball runs point with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to his side. They're the backcourt. Dang out there with Randall. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Randall. Misses off the left iron.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Baseline jumper, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got his third assist on the night. Kicks it to Randall. And this is the first season where we have ads on jerseys in the NBA with the teams. Gut reaction, Steve, now that you've seen the ads on the jerseys, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I don't like it because I know it's going to start to add up. Well, we're not going to even be able to see the player's name and the logos. It's just going to be ads everywhere. I understand it, but I don't like it.
You know, I can see it for practice jerseys. I can see it maybe when you're selling it retail to the fans. But, I mean, isn't there enough advertising already? I mean, let's that's one of the great things about keep it as pure as possible. I get the European deal, but there's so much money here, it would seem like this is just an add-on that doesn't need to be added on.
Kevin, I'm totally in agreement with you. I think practice jerseys, like you said, selling the jerseys maybe, but I think also maybe at the All-Star game, you can fill those guys up for that one game. But I would love to keep it pure, getting a chance to just see those uniforms the way they are.
One shot.
And that one misses. Ball kicks to Randall. The dish to Dang. Back to Randall. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
Not letting his team down. He's been very strong. He just needs a little help from his teammates.
And Thompson kicks to Iguodala. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Pick by Pachulia. Durant for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Timeout called the Lakers. Every so often, Steve, Andre Iguodala will dial it back to when he was younger and remind you of what he once was, one of the best players in the NBA, one of the most athletic players in the league. Now he usually saves that for big moments or when the team needs him to be that kind of player.
You're so right. You remember last season when Kevin Durant went down, Iguodala played fantastic basketball in Durant's absence. You almost felt like Iguodala is holding back until he's needed the most.
And replay review now commonplace. In the interest of speeding up those reviews, Steve, the league last season allowing officials at the replay center in Secaucus, New Jersey to make the call. You like that decision?
You know I do, but I think sometimes finding a way to speed it up, and I think there's some way where you can have a referee right there on site also can be able to get a chance to see the play, because sometimes technology doesn't get back from Secaucus back to the game. If some kind of way, the middleman, if he's there and it's obvious play, that could cut the time, you know, because right now sometimes it's taking a long time.
As long as they get it right, correct? How they do it, who cares? As long as they get the call right, though, to me is the most important. What about you?
I do love that, Kevin, but I think sometimes, you know, human error is a part of basketball. The refs can't be perfect. And so sometimes if they're a bad call, it's just a bad call. You got to live with it.
And the Lakers making a change here. Ingram's checked in. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. Now, here's Ball, guarded by Curry. Ball, no good. Warriors leading by 22 from outside the arc, and Curry the bucket on the assist by Durant. And that's now 24 points for Steph Curry. Caldwell Pope dishes to Randall. He kicks the ball. To the inside, Pachulia with the steal. And here we go, Thompson heading to the hoop. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Picked by Randall. Zubac kicks to Ingram. Here's Ball. They can't stop the run with that one. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. To the middle. Wants to get it to Randall and does. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And the Warriors making a change here. Caspi's checked in. The Warriors have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. Curry passes to Durant from downtown. Rebound the Lakers.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Hart. Pass to Kuzma. And Smitty, at the start of just about every season, NBA officials are given new directives or points of emphasis for officiating. In fact, they don't call it POE anymore. They just have things to really make sure you're on top of for the layman. Are there any changes you'd like to see in the way the game is officiated?
Well, you know, I think one change, I like it where it is, and obviously continued freedom of movement because we want to see a free flow of games. But I would love to see, Kevin, an offensive rebound. Say your team gets the offensive rebound, the 24-second shot clock is not reset to 24, maybe to 14, and that could kind of speed the game up.
Curry with it. West outside. And Caspi kicks it to West. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry attacking, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I mean, it is hard to keep Stephen Curry from scoring. And then you add he's getting to the free throw line. That's really annoying for the defense.
Shot.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Golden State. Green, he's checked in for West. Kevin Durant comes in for Caspi. And it's Thompson in for Patrick McCall. The Lakers also with a sub. Ball's checked in. And both free throws good for Curry. And with the new TV deals, we've seen players' salaries and caps certainly skyrocketing. What does that do in affecting relationships among the players, between the players, within a team?
I think, Kevin, when guys are happy, obviously with their salaries, they play better. But I think also it can affect sometimes, let's talk about it team-wise. You have a guy that's not playing at the level that you thought he would be playing. Because of the numbers, it's going to be harder and harder to move some of those guys. Then you have a guy that's playing better than a guy that's making a lot of money. He's going to expect, and some of these teams are not going to be able to play, so you're going to see a lot of movement. And back in our day, Kevin, my day, you didn't see that much movement. Because of these skyrocketing salaries, I think now it's going to be more and more movement.
And Steve, with the new deal signed between players and the league, it'll be, I think, easier for teams that have drafted and developed a player now to keep that player and not lose them to more money to another team.
You're totally right. I think guys getting drafted and they can play, they will definitely be there for years and years because they can make the most money with their teams respectively.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Lopez outside. Back to Caldwell Pope. Great D that time from Green. Golden State's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. That's tipped. Lopez with the steal. Now Ingram. Randall down low. Working on Green. Lopez, a screen on Durant. 5 on the clock. Ingram dishes the ball. And it's off from 3-point range. Warriors have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the 4th quarter. That bucket in no time at all. Green's got 14 points here in the second half.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And here is Ball. Lopez a screen. Puts up a 3. Kept alive.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. The feed now to Durant. Pachulia the pass to Curry. And Thompson kicks to Pachulia. And he overshot that one, missing.
And forcing the miss there. He just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And the first one at the line is good. Smitty, as the game grows internationally, we've seen a contrast drawn between the academies, for instance, in Europe and Australia and the youth basketball organizations in this country. Do you think we're doing it the right way? Should there be change, more policing of just how things are run at a very young level?
I think more policing, Kevin. I think also coaches being better equipped to be able to be around young kids. I think also how many games these kids are playing. I think obviously you want them to have games, but when they're playing 5, 6, 7 games in a weekend, I just think that's too much.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. West is checked in for Draymond Green. Young comes in for Kevin Durant. McCaw, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Livingston kicks to Young. Back to Livingston. Picked by West. Now here's Livingston. With some arc. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Randall with the bucket.
Early in this quarter, he's been aggressive and selective with his shots. Tremendous efficiency.
Livingston kicks to McCaw. Picked by West. The pass to McCaw. He feeds it to Livingston. And he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Well, Steve, with the rise of NBA message boards and increased coverage from beat writers, NBA players have plenty of opportunity to read up on opinions of what people are saying about that player. Is this something that is impossible to avoid? And do some players read fan opinions about themselves? Are they reading these critiques?
Yeah, I think they are. Some players read in too much. Fans have a voice, but you don't have to read the good or the bad. But going back to the beat writers, I think a lot of times a beat writer is one of those guys that you see every day, and you're looking to challenge him when he writes something bad, and also you want to pat him on the back when he writes something good. But I think you got to look at the beat writer and understand he's doing his job. You got to kind of separate that. But a lot of times when there's a beat writer interact with a player, a lot of times it's bad, especially if the beat writer has written something negative toward the player. I wish they could separate those guys, and also the players can separate the beat writers from fans.
And it's good, 2 points.
A lost art in this game. Terrific bounce pass.
Golden State's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. He dishes it to Pachulia. They set the pick. Off the pick. That shot is off. Nance with some nice D.
You know, this is a time where you don't have to force anything. You're in command of this game.
Here's Ball. Back to Nance. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on David West.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That free throw good from Nance. Well, the league has long had a rookie orientation program. People rave about it. It continues to develop and evolve. More recently, Steve, they've created a program for players transitioning to retirement. This is an outstanding idea. What's important with that in your eyes?
I'm glad you brought that up, Kevin. I think the rookie orientation should even start even earlier. I think it should start at the college level. Not saying that everybody's going to make it to the NBA, but it helps you what they give you just in a game of life. And then transitioning to retirement, I think it should be the first day you sign that NBA contract, the transition should start, because it could end with an injury. And obviously we know even if you play a lengthy career, in 10 or 12 years is over.
Like if you were going to talk to a young player and if the player said, Steve, give me one thing that I need to remember as I go through my career and then it ends, what's the one thing, piece of advice you would feed to a young player about what's going to be at the end of this journey?
Well, I think first of all, there's a couple things, Kevin, and I have to answer. First, you got to keep your value system. Second, financially, you got to understand is make it simple as possible. You're not going to be able to live on the same type of salary for the rest of your life. So if you have a contract, say $20 million, in a simple way, divide that up for like 50 years, because that's how much you're going to need to be able to live off of.
Ball drills the three-pointer.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Steph Curry.
How about the rhythm he got into tonight? Unstoppable at the offensive end. And the coach was smart. He kept calling his number.
Hart, he's checked in for the Lakers. .50 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Livingston kicks to McCaw. Back to Livingston. Screen by Young. Pachulia with the screen on Nance. 4 on the clock. The 11-footer bounces high off the rim and drops.
And they've earned this one, showing an ability to dominate in front of their home crowd.
You know, you feel on top of the world when it happens as a player, just the relationship you have with the fans.
The 3, and another 3 for the Lakers.
Excellent play call there. The defense was not prepared for the pick, and as a result, they gave up the wide open look.
Livingston with it. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, everyone knows you do a lot of different things for this team, but what would you say your primary focus is?
Trying to just take responsibility of my defensive duties. Teaching the point guard, force them in a different situation, difficult shots. Being our first, line of defense as they're bringing the ball up, putting pressure on them, and try to take them out their offense. That's a lot of great point guards in this league, so I got to be able to do that all year and try to get a good start to that this season.
That's what franchise players do, play at both ends. Thank you, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.